What's up guys, welcome back to another video. It's Alexa here. So in this video we're going to be talking about just kind of knowing yourself in training as well as in life. So a lot of times we don't really know ourselves when it comes to like even training. Like we don't know what exercises we like. Actually we just kind of go with whatever somebody gives us. And that's where you kind of need to figure out what you actually like, doing. What is it that you like training with in life? It doesn't matter if it's like life or gym related. You have to figure out what you like doing in the gym and then kind of build a program around that yourself, I think, if you want to really enjoy training. Because if somebody else gives you a program and it's not tailored for you, it's not going to be as enjoyable as something you made yourself. You could relate this to kind of like working in like a job you don't like. Maybe you're working in a factory you don't like to work in. You're working a 9 to 5. You don't want to work a 9 to 5. You want to do your dreams. That's kind of the same thing. It's like somebody else is giving you this job that you don't really want to do, or somebody's giving you exercise you don't want to do, but you're still doing it because it's easier. And that's where you kind of need to take some self-accountability and kind of come to know yourself in every area of life so you can actually make decisions for yourself. And the reason you're feeling a lot of times negative is because you don't know yourself and you don't take time to reflect on the fact that you need to actually figure out in life, like, what is it that you actually like doing? What is it that is causing you negativity and what is causing positivity in your life? Like, is this a thing you like doing? Like, do you like making a video? Do you enjoy making music or whatever that I do? For example, for me personally, like finding those things that you really like to do and then discarding the rest that you don't like to do. Your life is suddenly very simple when you kind of just go after what you actually find enjoyable and fun, compared to doing something you don't find enjoyable and fun, because there's longevity in the fun of doing something you actually enjoy versus not doing something you don't like enjoy. And a lot of people just do stuff they don't actually enjoy their whole life, which is why they live very meaningless and suffering induced lives full of negativity. And that's also partly just because they lack God in their life to guide them in their path. And I think a lot of people just don't have very much positivity in their hearts as well, because their circumstance might be whatever, or they're not going after what they should be. They have insecurities or some kind of like just overall negativity about their life because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and that's what their soul is calling them to do, is to do something they enjoy. That's where a lot of people fall, is into depression especially, and other things, because they're not doing something. I think a lot of people have talked about this as well. It's just like the reason you feel depression is because you're not doing something you're supposed to be doing, and that's usually the cause of it. And it's like you need to take action to get to that point where you're doing something fun that you enjoy and that's meaningful to you in your life. That way you can really get there better. And I think God can help you get there way easier if you just pursue God, honestly. Pray to God, and search for God's words and really try to transform yourself in every way, in mind, body, spirit. And this way you can start to get on the right path, because if you don't, you're never going to inherently reach a life where you feel like you have any meaning or feel like you know yourself truly. And even relating this back to fitness, if you don't take time to experiment what's fun for you to do in the gym first of all, and what actually your body feels like when you do certain exercises and what works for you as well, to an extent. Everybody has kind of different bodies too, and different injuries, whatever. You have to get to know yourself and your body before you can really enjoy fitness to its fullest. Everybody has different circumstances to deal with. The same thing goes in life. That's why everybody has a unique path, and not everybody at all is the same for anyone, because everybody is completely unique with unique traits and unique paths and unique circumstances and unique environments of living in, whatever. There's a lot of circumstances and things that affect you, so nobody's truly the same, so you can't emulate somebody completely. You can kind of try to emulate their maybe behavior or whatever, but you can't emulate their life. So you have to kind of figure out what is it that you cumulatively enjoy in your life and pursue that path. And whatever you like, you should pursue that and enjoy it. Have fun with the process and do your thing. Thank you for watching. God bless. If there's a will, there's a way.